First and foremost, I'd just like to thank everybody for tuning in to the Law Nation Network and getting things going in the right direction as far as subscribing to the channel. I thank you guys for that. Moving along, the draft is right around the corner. We did see that Fabian Monroe, or however you want to call his name, is going to be he's injured, so he's out as cornerback. Tack McKinsley, he's injured, so we always knew that. We already knew that, but I don't know if he's a sure pick. And Sidney Jones too as well. The cornerback is injured too as well. So those type of picks right there, I don't know whether or not the Cowboys Nation is going to go that way of picking an injured player and trying to work those things out. But those are things that it comes into play. Let me see if I thank all you guys for tuning in to the Law Nation Network altogether. But just quickly, if you have somebody or you know somebody that you would like to see in the draft, just let me know and try to post that down below, or just let me know exactly what you guys feel with like the film reviews, the film breakdowns that I'm doing, whether or not it's relevant to you and this sort of thing. Yeah, you got to trust the process and everything like that. Shout out to Jason, shout out to Patel that's in the chat box too as well. Those who've been following the channel, Super Tiger, shout out to you as well, and Martin, all you guys that's in the chat box. If I left you out, if I admit your name and stuff like that, charge it to my head, not my heart. You guys know how to go. I know everybody high on Peppers right now, but right now the kid, I don't know whether or not what we're going to do with Peppers. He's a project type of player. It's going to take 2 to 3 years at tops to get it customized or get ready for the NFL level. Now, as far as the kickoff return and being able to play on the opposite side as an offense, then that's cool. You know, we probably can shake and roll with that. But guys, let me know. I like the OBI kid too as well. He's good on the workout field. But you know, UConn players, they just like Byron Jones. He's raw in a lot of aspects. He's good on the tape and stuff like that too as well. So we'll figure OBI out, you know, or OB, however you call his name. Just let me know, guys, whether or not you guys like the film breakdown. Let me know whether or not you want me to do Jeff Heath next. I can do the Stephen Paella. I think that's how you say his name, or Demontre Moore. I can do his tape too as well. Just let me know. I got their tape already. Just let me know if you guys want to see the breakdown of what they bring, what type of element they bring to the team and stuff like that. Who else we got in the chat box? We got Hamilton. Shout out to you. I really, really, really appreciate you guys, man. Believe it or not, you know, it's late at night. You know, I'm about to jump in the shower and stuff like that. And I just want to be able to tell you guys that this right here is everything. We must continue to just out there in the draft pool and do our best of just understanding what can they bring to our team. You know, at the end of the day, what can they do for us? Malik Collins, Patel, you want to do a Malik Collins, I can try to whip that up too as well. I mean, once this video posted and in the comment down below, just let me know so that I can go back, read, you know, read what you guys say, and I can look up those films. Now, only reason why I'm not doing college film reviews yet, because last year I tried to do a college film review before the player was drafted to our team, and then it's just a waste of time because I'm only going to do the draft reviews of college, like the full film breakdown and everything, once they hit our team. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense. So once they come to the Cowboys, whoever, how many picks we have, then I'll do a full, complete synopsis of their skill set, their fortitude, their tenacity. That's my favorite word, tenacity. You're going to hear me saying tenacity. You're going to hear me saying a lot of that footwork, see if they got hips, see if they can cover out in space. Can they come down, smash down into the pocket, stuff like that. Those are things that I'm really hyped about. I'm really hyped about the defensive players in this draft. Is a slew, and I mean a slew of defensive guys that we can go out and get. And we got to go out and get these guys, man. I'm just so tired of hearing talking heads talking about, well, the Cowboys this and Cowboys that. Let me tell you this right now. We are on top of our stuff, man. I trust the process. Trust Will McClay. If you don't hear anything else, I'm telling you guys right now, trust Will McClay. At the end of the day, he the one that's going to be the secret sauce to this whole draft process thing. He's going to be the guy, and I think that Jerry Jones is doing what Jerry Jones does best: selling the team, putting the team up there, and trying to will and deal with the Romo fiasco. That's what he's doing right there. So we got our team to come 2017. We got everything that's in the right order. Shout out time to let me see, Skaggs. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Holly. We should trade. You say, would you say we should trade number 1 pick for him? I don't know who we should trade for, but I haven't been reading the comments section. But just trust the process. The only trade that I want to see that's in this particular draft and this whole process is us trading back. If the player that we really want is not there, and if he's so low on our draft board, and let's say for instance we got a 3rd round grade on him, no need to take that reach at the first pick. Just trade back, get multiple darts, and start the process all over again. Because next year, believe it or not, we're gonna have 4 compensatory picks, so we're gonna have the ability to gather some more players and more weaponry out there. I even heard this morning, check this out, Rico Gathers, right? Rico Gathers, he's a tight end or what have you, but the guy is 6'7", 280 pounds. Think about this. This is just me talking off the topic. They might flex him to right tackle. It might flex him to right tackle. It's possible, man. The guy is 6'7", 280 pounds. And you can gain 10 to 15 pounds real quick. And I don't know if that process would be good for him, but at the same time, if we can do that, then that could be a possibility of using the resources already on our team to fill in the gaps for right tackle instead of going for a reach at right tackle at the first pick or with the 2nd round pick or what have you. So just trust the process. These guys smarter than us at the end of the day. Will McClay and all these guys smarter than us at some degree, right? So even if Jamil Showers is the hidden weapon out there for our safety, it could be possible. He's a good explosive guy on special team. Other at 3rd or 4th string quarterback or emergency quarterback. So those are things that comes across my little small mind. I know you guys. Let me see. Shout out to Jalen Smith in the chat box, and also Jalen by himself. Okay, shout out to you too as well. I don't have my glasses on, so I really can't see. All right, so who this is? The Bobby J. Shout out to you, fam. But yeah, we need to get these things going, man. Mark Sanchez gonna be out. Yeah, he's gone. So Mark Sanchez, I heard he was visiting the Chicago Bears today or something like that. But that's allegory at this point. We need to focus on defense, and maybe one explosive player on the offensive side. So if you can go get an O.J. Howard, if he falls to you, if he's close to you at 28, then you grab him. If not, don't do no reach. Don't try to trade up and all that stuff to go grab him. And don't try to lose no picks for the 2nd round or 3rd or 4th round, because we don't have a 5th round pick this year. So we got to figure out something, guys. We got to figure out something. He signed with him. How about them Cowboys? You got the best name you got the best name in the chat log, man. You got the best name in the chat log, man. That's my favorite name right there. How about them Cowboys? You guys know that is. That y'all know who that is. All right, so let me see, man. Who that is? All right, we got Anwar. I can't say your name. I'm gonna butcher your name. Holly, Superman, bro. Pick four him. I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys talking about, but shout out to you, fam. Let me see. Super Tiger Low, your thoughts on possible using this year's draft pick? What you saying, Law? And your thoughts on possible using next year's draft pick for this year? Oh man, you brilliant, man. You brilliant. It could be possible because we got so many freaking picks next year. It could be possible, whereas we can jump back and say, okay, I'll trade you a next year 3rd or next year 4th to move up, slots, because that's the only thing he can do this year is move up slots. That's brilliant thinking. If you can trade next year's third or next year fourth to move up a slot to get the player that you want, because this draft is so heavy in the defense side. But like I said, starting off, you got Fabian hurt. Fabian, he's hurt. You got Sidney Jones of the world that's hurt. You got Tack, or is his name Tack, right? McKinsley, he's hurt. So possibilities of us taking a reach at these guys and they being, let's say for instance, in a perfect world, we use the fourth round pick if he lasts that long, Sidney Jones, and we go grab him, right? In a perfect small world, we go grab Sidney Jones with the fourth round pick or something like that. If he's just still on the board, which I beg the difference that he won't be, but if we go out and grab him, and then next year it just makes our team just looks even more better, because he's stating that he's able to play this year. And we got the Fabian kid. He got pectoral muscles, I guess, snapped off or something like that off his chest. Something like that. He was doing something, lifting weights or some crazy stuff. Let's say, for instance, we go out and grab him, right? He's saying that he's only going to be out for 4 months. There could be a possibility that he can start. And Tack McKinsley, he got a torn rotator cuff or something like that, or broken shoulder or something like that. I don't know the full synopsis of his injury or what have you. But if we can just grab one or two of those guys, then it makes our defense even better. And to give you a little highlight, Malik Collins broke his foot. So Malik Collins broke his foot last year, during the offseason, and he was able to still come here and be second in sacks on our team. So it could be a very great thought of that. Bobby Jones, what you said, what do I think about Charles Harris? Charles Harris is very raw. I saw him get punked around and pushed around. He's a solid pick. He's a shade or a step below D-Law. He's a step below DeMarcus Law, or DeMarcus Lawrence, I meant to say. He got my name, so he better step it up this year. He got to represent Lawrence real well. Yeah, it's real late where I'm at, man. I just want to just be able to get this stuff off my chest and let you guys decide, man, who I should do the next film review on. So once the video is posted, just if you feel like it, go down, post down below of who you want me to go do a film review on and who you're interested in, like the Orlando Scandricks of the world, or the Jeff Heath. Frazier, Kayvon Frazier, is not enough tape out there on him, but I can do him. DeMontre Moore, I can do that tape. Stephen Piaia, how you say his name, or believe it or not, I can do the Irvin kid. I might just do the Irvin kid, number 95. He flashes out a real lot. I can really do his tape. Stuff like that, man. I'm not gonna do a church tape. He's gone. Why not try to sign a veteran safety for cheap? Who said that? Veteran? Let me see who said that. David. Yeah. David. That is exactly what Cowboys need too as well. They don't need to get out here next season. And let's say, for instance, this draft let's say we get a Peppers. And you brought up a brilliant point, man. You're smart. If we get Peppers and we still have Byron Jones out there and Jeff Heath, I'm really high on Heath. We still gonna need veteran help. We still gonna need some type of veteran leadership out there on the field to be able to put people in the right gaps or the right hash mark and the right assignments. Because if Sean Lee is the only guy that's calling out your plays, it's gonna be kind of fickle back there in the back end of your defense. When I did that film review on Byron Jones, it was so I didn't see how much church was telling him, you guys to line up on this hash. No. Line up on this hash. You crash down. You come down. Now, it could be just that's how church mandate his secondary. But when I was looking at that film, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of clips that I left out, of course. But church was able to put Byron Jones in the right slot, and that's coming from 9 to 10 years in this system. So I don't know whether or not if we get just Byron Jones and Jeff Heaths of the worlds and Kayvon or K I can't say his name Frazier K Frazier out there, and we don't have that guy that have that continuity. Although I'm not saying that we should, you know, be upset about our defense, but I'm saying that we need a veteran guy that's well with whoever played in Rob Marinelli's system. If he's out there for the low, as they say, for the low, for the cheap, then we should go out and grab him. Yep. Who that is? Blake. I don't know, Blake. If we go out and grab him, is that Marcus Williams? Okay, safety, third round from Utah. I haven't looked up his tape, believe it or not. I haven't looked up Marcus Williams tapes. I'll take a look. I'll see whether or not he can be, you know, any substance to our team. But if not, I'm in the mind of like the hooker or the, of course, Jamal Adams won't be there. I'm in the mind of Eddie Jackson, you know, although I think he's injured or something like that. But if you can take that one risk and risk it all on that type of player, then let it be him, you know. Shout out to Weapon X, man. Charles Harris, it is, you know. Charles Harris, man, like I say, Weapon X, Wolverine, the guy that can never get injured and always heal himself, Weapon X. That's all I think about when I say Weapon X. I know you're talking about Dez Bryant. But Charles Harris didn't jump out as much as I like, you know. I even like the other Malik kid, McDowell. You know, I think Rob Marinelli will be able to get him playing with a high motor. I don't think Charles Harris. I like Charles Harris tape, but it's just something that's missing with him. It just doesn't flash. If we go with like the 28th pick, I would rather hedge my bet and gamble one more time and go with Attack McKinley. Or McKinley, however you say his name. I think he will be very, 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 very good for us. Guys, that's been my time. I really thank you guys for yours. And just feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want more Cowboys content. I really appreciate you guys for just being following along with me. And hopefully by the draft time, I can have 15,000 subscribers. That's what I'm trying to lean towards, which I know that's probably not going to be possible, right? But you guys can come through for me. So let everybody know about the channel. If not, go check out Vouch Lombardi channel. I'm going to do a draft. We're going to do a mock draft of Dallas Cowboys, all Dallas Cowboys mock draft of players that we should go out and grab. And don't forget to hit up my guy, Mark Holmes, too, as well. Keep the mojo going. And shout out to Joe Boo, too, as well. Go hit his page up, too, as well. And we're going to talk tomorrow about several things about the Cowboys and about probably draft prospects and stuff like that. And, of course, we're going to pour up some for Joe Boo. So that's been my time. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. May God bless until I see you guys again. How about them Cowboys? I'm out. I'm out of here. If I could find that off button.